right, sweet. What's up, guys? This is Jesse Alley here, and we are at the Groundsounds studio, and we have a special guest with us here with Maximum Powers. How you doing today, Max, man?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Dude, it's good. It's good. I'm glad. Hey, thank you for coming through, man. We're super excited to have you in here. So what? I kind of want to go back to when we met. Like, what was crazy is we were running around on campus, just kind of going to have kind of a team lunch, just kind of see what happens. And we end up running into Max here, and he's playing his guitar. We went up and said, "What's up?" How was that? Just kind of running into us. It was crazy.
That was a really cool experience for me. That's never happened to me in Canada before. So we also can't play street perform in Canada, so there's not as much opportunity to get exposed that way. But
wait, there's no you cannot street perform at all?
No,
I did not know that.
They basically the cops will tell you to pack it up and leave. You can't put a sign out. You can't do any of that. But it's covered under the First Amendment here, and I was very happy to know that there's no anti-busking laws here. And then when I'm sitting on the university campus and these guys walk up with professional video cameras, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is the real deal. I got excited and my adrenaline was pumping, and yeah, it was great. It was a wonderful experience. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah, it was a blast. What was the song you were playing? You had
Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground by the White Stripes.
Yes, we had a great little jam. It was dope. It was dope. So kind of go into what brought you to Columbus, and what kind of was the driving force to be this musician, to work on so many different songs? 'Cause I know you've got kind of a cover list you're trying to get to. Oh. You're good. You're good. It's all good. It's all good. But just like we were saying, what? Yeah, let's get the light back up first, and then we can continue.
I was gonna say, did you want me to start?
No, you're good. You're good.
Cool.
But no, I just wanted to go into a little bit on how you've got nearly 1,000 covers.
Yeah. So basically, a guy named in Ottawa, I can't remember his name, but he posted an article about how he did one cover a day for a year straight, and he put up 365 covers on YouTube in a year. And I said, well, I read that article, and I'm like, well, I can do twice as much as that, if not more. So I basically just I started 2 covers a day on January 1st in 2015, and I didn't think I'd get to the end. I thought, oh, we'll see how long I can go with this or whatever. And I ended up doing 750 different covers in a year straight, not missing a day.
Oh my God, 750.
No repeats either, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. So did you make the I say the 1,000 because I know I think the couple of videos that I had looked at, you were at 960 something.
Yeah. So from the end of 2015 when I was at 750 and I did a big celebration video, you can find it on my channel. And then after that, it took me until today, or up until this month, I should say, to get to 966 covers. So we're pretty close to 1,000 here.
Oh wow, only 34, man.
That's
only
it,
34.
Man. And Guinness wouldn't. I applied for a Guinness World Record for the 750, and they said it didn't qualify under a category to be a record.
Huh.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just reapply
Could it be its
when
own
I hit
record?
1,000. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Huh. Why not though? Why not?
We're getting close, right? So yeah.
So what of the near 1,000 songs that you know how to play, what is probably your personal favorite?
So I've got a top 5 in terms of expertise.
Oh yeah, give us your top 5. It's a lot to go through.
The White Stripes is my number 1 always.
Okay.
And I've got about 80 to 90 different White Stripes songs on my channel. And then Our Lady Peace, I have about 80 to 90 different songs of theirs.
Nice.
And then John Mayer, there's probably about 50 to 60. And then Coldplay, there's another 50 to 60. So those are the top 4. And then Rush is also rounding out the top 5, but it's really hard to play a Rush song on acoustic, so I pick and choose those carefully. If you catch a version of Tom Sawyer or something, that'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
One day.
Oh man, that'd be really
I may not be
dope.
skilled enough for that yet.
You'll get there.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I just was amazed. I guess when we ran into you and we talked to you, and kind of a little bit of the journey. What got you into music, man? What made you want to really pick up the guitar and play?
You know what? I was blessed with perfect pitch, and I didn't know what it was until I was 12 years old, when my middle school teacher revealed to me what it was, and it was passed down to me from my great-grandfather, who was an organist, and I used to sit on his lap as a baby, and he bought me my first little tiny dorky piano when I was 2. Piano was my first instrument, and I learned how to play all the songs from The Lion King when I was growing up, and that's really what started it. And then I didn't like my singing voice, and I wouldn't sing in front of anybody till I was 15, and then I got hooked on singing immediately. The second I sang in front of somebody, I'm like, this is it. This is exactly the feeling I want all the time. And so I basically just started performing, and I've been performing in bars for almost 18 years. I'll be 33 next month, so it's been a heck of a journey.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So, shout out to Lion King, first off, for all those songs. That's got to be,
Elton John, man, what a genius.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah. So like that's just amazing to hear. Now you've been on this 18-year journey, like going and going. Like what has been kind of what was the moment that you were like, this is it? This was the moment that it was like, this is what I need. Was it that, like you said, was it the person that first you sang to?
Yeah, it was that, and then also, when I started, I started playing a weekly show when I was 20. At a little dive bar in Ottawa called O'Connell's Irish Pub, and I played weekly there for 3 years straight without pay. I would do free gigs every week just to get my chops up, and then I would say that all the times I spent, I did like a bunch of multi-year stints in different dive bars, and I'd say that really brought my chops up. And then, after the 750 was done, when we were in the middle of 2015 doing the 750 covers, it was starting to sink in really quickly. And then, and I basically knew on the last day of that year when I did the Seven Nation Army video that got me viral on Reddit, that was basically the moment that I decided that there's no other choice for me. There's no real passion for me other than this.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
That's awesome. How was it feeling going viral on Reddit?
It was really cool. It was short-lived. It got me the subscribes that I did, but yeah, I mean, it's always cool to see when I woke up one morning, and I think I'd been done my 750 for 8 months at this point, and there was no activity still, very minimal. And then all of a sudden, I had a flood of comments in my Google inbox, and I'm like, what is this? I didn't know what was happening. And then my roommate yelled at me from the top of the stairs. He's like, dude, you're gone viral, man. I'm like, oh, okay. So this video took off, and then, yeah, like it's been at 150,000 views and climbing, this one video. But yeah, it's pretty cool to
Which video is
experience that. Seven Nation Army video 750.
The Seven Nation Army video of the White Stripes.
Yes.
Damn.
I even remember drinking gin and tonic while I was recording it. And in the middle of the video, you'll see I hit the glass with my guitar, and I almost knocked the glass over in the middle of the song, but I didn't.
Oh, man.
So it was meant to be.
Kept going. Kept going.
And it's an explosive ending to the video. If you watch the last 20 seconds of that video, it's pretty intense. It was a heck of a rush, man. I never felt so powerful in my life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So having that experience of seeing a lot of people see your work and see what you're striving for, how has that helped you throughout the journey and really to get to the point you're at right now?
I used to care a lot about what people thought, and it's nice to know that I was able to stay somewhat humble because, I had a lot of people telling me the same stuff. Dude, why are you playing in dive bars? You should be going to American Idol. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. I've heard the speech a million times, and I just try to say, yeah, it's fine. I'm just doing my thing. It's okay. I always tried to find it in my own way, and I always tried to keep myself grounded, and then just enjoy the heat of the moment, playing on stage and having the people who care enough to follow me. That's the biggest prize for me, is just waking up to comments. I still get comments at least once or twice a day on my videos. Asking for chords, asking for tabs, but also saying, amazing work and stuff like that. And I think it's great. I'm so grateful for all that. So it's very heartwarming, and it makes it all worthwhile, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. So what? I guess my next question is, what brought you to Columbus, Ohio? What was kind of the driving force about that?
Oh, I mean, I'd been to this city 7 or 8 times for hockey reasons.
Go Jackets.
I've been a diehard Blue Jackets fan since 2000. I dumped the Sens in '99 when I was 11.
Early.
Yeah, and I haven't missed a game in about 6 years. I mean, I've watched every game on TV, and if they're playing in Montreal or Ottawa or somewhere near me in Canada, I'm there. And
that's awesome. Yeah.
So it really was the Jackets in itself, but I also wanted to come here and sort of, see what the scene was all about and see what kind of art was floating around this town. And Ottawa's art scene has been known to be growing stagnant a little bit. And it's a great city, but there's a lot of talented people, but I just don't think it's got the right vibe and the right audience to capture, because you need the right audience there to really appreciate what you do. And I basically came here thinking, hey, I'll meet some fresh faces. I'll go sit on campus, see what people are all about, and and I ran into you guys, and I was like, oh, cool, this is awesome.
Yeah, it was meant to be. Honestly, it was funny. We had no idea that you were there or anything like that. We just were going to walk around campus and have ourselves a good time and see what happens. And that, I mean, when we ran into you, honestly, and we've heard your story, like the biggest thing is, you kind of represent a lot of what Groundsounds means. We want to be able to be here for people like yourself, where we can promote these people like yourself that are just grinders, that are going out and doing everything they want, and especially like yourself, like it's passion. It is pure passion.
Yes.
And I mean that's what's so cool. Like now, you and me, we're sitting here today, we're talking, we're having this interview.
Absolutely.
It's just super cool to see kind of the full circle moment,
And I'll also say that I am autistic. I have Asperger's, and so it is difficult for me in social settings as it is. So I always use the guitar as a crutch and my singing as a crutch to kind of, But when I get off stage, I'm this quiet, shy guy. You know what I mean? And but it's helping me, like things like this, finding you guys, being here, doing this interview. It helps break me out of my shell, and it really does advance my character, and that's priceless. I can't put a value on that. So I'm grateful that you guys have welcomed me here.
That's man, you have such a great story. Like that is, we're just so happy that we can sit here and help promote you a little bit.
Absolutely.
And with the little stuff that we can do. I got to do this. I love doing this. We do a rapid fire question. Is it all right if we do a rapid fire question?
Oh, I'd love it. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we do this always with a lot of the artists that we get in here, and especially on IG and Zoom and stuff. And what we do is put about 60 seconds on the clock. I get through as many as I can. They're super easy, 50-50. There's no like super brain busters or anything like that. Just a couple of things. It's either or something that comes first thing in your head.
Bring it
on.
Right?
You ready?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get it going. Let's start it off with are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
All right. Are you on-brand or off-brand type of guy?
Off-brand, I guess.
All right. Soda or pop? It's a big thing in the Midwest.
Soda or pop? What's the difference?
They're both the same thing. They're both pop or soda. It's
just the wording?
It's just the wording.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a big thing in the Midwest.
Yeah, we call it pop. Yeah, I'm a pop guy.
All right.
Yeah.
You made the Midwest proud. We're very pop focused here.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is your coffee order, or if you're not a coffee guy, what's your tea order, or your drink?
No, I'm a coffee guy. Usually it's like 1 cream, 1 sugar. That's it.
Oh, simple. He's
Easy.
simple right to it. What is one superpower you wish you had?
Invisibility.
And why?
I would love to be able to have the feeling that no one could see what I was doing, and just be able to like mysteriously wander. Selective invisibility, so that I could reveal myself whenever I want.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. That'd be good. What is one job that you never want to ever do again?
Probably being a dishwasher.
They're bad. I've been there. I've been a cook. I've done it. I've done it.
No.
It's not the best. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue.
Yes.
All right, blue. And then let's get 2 more in here. I'm gonna go. All right. Would you be bigger friends with Biggie or bigger friends with Tupac?
I have to say Biggie.
Probably Biggie.
Yeah, seems more badass to me.
There you go.
Biggie.
Let's finish it off. Who is your favorite artist, or the artist that inspired you the most?
Oh man, if I had to pick one, it's got to be Jack White. White Stripes, 100%.
Okay.
Yep, guitar, 2-person band, going crazy, sounding like a 6-piece. Got to see them live twice before they broke up. That's the biggest for me, for sure.
That's awesome. And I do want to ask one more, which
Please.
I believe this was YB who gave us this question. What is your favorite venue to play at, and why?
That I've already played at?
That you've either already played at, or that maybe it's one that you want to play at?
I mean, in my dreams, I'd love to be an arena tour musician. I always thought, I always envisioned myself eventually going on some sort of an arena tour if it, got successful enough for me, which I would be ultimately blessed. But yeah, like playing in arenas to big, huge crowds. The bigger the crowd, the more fun it is for me. So it doesn't. I'm not even scared by it. I'm just excited by it. So I'm hoping I could still do that. Hopefully I've got time left.
That's awesome. Hey man, we've all got time.
Yeah,
we've always got
so-
time. So I mean, hey, I appreciate you, man, coming on and taking a couple
my
questions
pleasure.
from us.
Thank you, Jesse.
We really appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, it's good. Let's get you your guitar, man. Let's get you up here. Let's get some songs playing, man.
Oh, 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 oh. From the day we arrived on the planet, and blinking set into the sun, there's more to see than can never be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Some say eat or be eaten, some say live and let live, but all are agreed as they join this stampede. You should never take more than you give in the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, it's the leap of faith, it's a bed of hope. Till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life. Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars, and some of us sail through our troubles, and some have to live with the scars. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless ride in the circle of life. It's a wheel of fortune, it's a leap of faith, it's a band of hope, till we find our place on the path unwinding, yeah, in the circle of life. It's a wheel of fortune, find our place on the path unwinding, yeah. In the circle of life. On the path unwinding, in the circle of life. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my mother's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. And as my memory rusts, but never forgets what I lost, wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. And as my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost, wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. The sun of rage and love, the Jesus of suburbia, the Bible love of the above, on a steady diet of soda pop and riddle death. No one ever died from my sins in hell, as far as I can tell. It's the ones I got away with, and there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be, in a land of make-believe that don't believe in me. Get my television fixed, sitting on my crucifix in living room, on my private room, while the moms are blocked away. To fall in love and fall attached to alcohol and cigarettes and Mary Jane, to keep me insane, doing someone else's cocaine. And there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be, in a land of make-believe that don't believe in me. At the center of the earth, in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven where I was taught, the motto was just a ride. You see, his home is where your heart is, but what a shame, 'cause everyone's heart doesn't beat the same. It's beating out of time. City of the dead, at the end of another lost highway, signs misleading to nowhere. City of the damned, lost children with dirty faces today. No one really seems to care. I read the graffiti of the bathroom stall, like the lonely scriptures of the shopping mall. So it seemed to confess. It didn't say much, but it only confirmed that the center of the earth is the end of the world. And I could really care less. City of the dead, at the end of another lost highway, signs misleading to nowhere. City of the damned, lost children with dirty faces today. No one really seems to care. Hey! I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't care. I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't care. I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't care. I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't, I don't care if you don't care. And I don't care. Everyone's so full of shit, born and raised by hypocrites. Arms recycled but never saved. From the cradles to the grave. We are the kids of war and peace. From Anaheim to the Middle East. We are the stories and disciples of the Jesus of suburbia. Land of make-believe. And it's all believe in me. Land of make-believe. And it's all believe. And I don't care. 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 Dearly beloved, are you listening? I can't remember a word that you were saying. Are we demented or am I disturbed? The space that's in between insane and insecure. Oh, therapy, can you please fill the void? Am I retarded or am I just overjoyed? Nobody's perfect and I stand accused, for lack of a better word, and that's my best excuse. Time in tragedy, to run away, to find what to believe, and I leave behind this hurricane of fucking lies. I lost my faith to this town that don't exist. So I run away. The lights of masochists, and I leave behind this hurricane of fucking lies. And I walk this line times, but not this time. I don't feel any shame, I won't apologize when there ain't nowhere you can go. Running away from pain when you've been victimized. Tales from another broken. Oh, you're leaving. You're leaving. We are leaving. Are you leaving home? My name is Maximum Power, and you are watching Groundsounds.